I am very aware that this is a very different type of video, okay? I know it's not me getting spooked or scared by any type of mod. Alright, I ain't going to a cave and getting jump scared. Alright, this is very tame, mild, still horror related because I am ranking all of these lovely things. Don't mind duplicates or the quality of the images or the lack of images. Okay, there were some mistakes made. Alright. Like this guy right here. This is the man from the fog, but so is he. He looks too dead and lifeless, so I had to get a new image. He always looks like that, so he's fine. And then these four were just I couldn't find a thumbnail or anything like that for that were pictures. So, but you get the gist of what they say, and they say what they say. All right. I'm not including a couple mods that I've done. Just for the sole reason of I played them. I believe there's the Shadow Man, the figures. Most of those were in the same video, and there's also Siren Head. But I didn't really play enough of them to really, have an accurate representation of my thoughts on them. I could like them, but mod is different. Like I'm pretty sure in the Siren Head video I did, I only really stood in a village house, scared out of my mind. Not really wanted to go out and see what he looked like. I was a coward. But these ones, I pretty much more or less know what they do or what they're about. This is kind of like I technically did a video of it. I didn't really see him. Then I recorded another video with him, and then turns out all of my audio, my mic was muted, so I didn't get any of my voice, and that just became pointless. So I didn't really do anything with it, but I still played it. And I got an idea of what he's about. And that's, you know what? That's why he's in C. He's not really. He's a little kooky, He's a little kooky. I didn't really name these just for I couldn't really think of anything creative. If you can think of something in the future, when I play more horror mods, I'm definitely going to be updating this list. I know it's his list, but don't worry. I'll either take a screenshot of this or whatever, save the image somehow, and put more images on top of it. Not like obviously in this, but like it's like I'll figure it out, okay? Or I'll just redo all this and just put all these back in where they were and just keep updating it like that. That's fine. I don't care. It's not that much work, so. But he's a little bit kooky, he didn't really show up much. He just did a lot of noises. He left a lot of shit behind. And for the life of me, I do not understand why the mod author made this guy's excrement have so many positive effects. It give you haste and stuff like that. And it was like, why? It's Bigfoot shit. What's so special about it? What did he eat that made that special? Huh? What? Next up, I'm just gonna put these. This encapsulates not only from the fog, but also the end of Herobrine. S and S. And you know what? We're also gonna throw the broken script up in there too. From the fog, the one who watches, and the broken script / the end of Herobrine. Like I said, my 3 favorite horror mods so far that I've played, hands down, love them. You'll be very hard pressed to show me a Minecraft horror mod that is better than any of these 3, or at least ones that I would like more than these 3. There are some who come close that I've played, like this guy. But I mean, my PC doesn't really like this guy. It shits itself. So, but moving on, these 3, peak, especially this guy right here. I love this guy. I make so many comments about this guy in every single one of my videos, bro. He can do things to me. Please. The Watching Nightmare, I did it pretty recently. It wasn't so much that he was really watching me. He was more so coming after me a lot, which sure is part of it, but it's like, but I'm not gonna hold it against him. Design-wise, it's pretty cool. It has like a dangling arm, right, attached to like a small piece of the skin, so it's like dangling and flapping about. He also unhinges his. It's a very cool design. I'm gonna put it in. I should have thought of this beforehand. Quick thought. He's better than Bigfoot. Yes. Probably like low B, and he's high C. I love that juice, especially the orange one. The orange one is peak. The orange high C, peak. The Horrid. I don't really have much to say about this. It's just obviously I could play these mods again, and then like it might change my perspective. Like if I play this guy again, like a full video, or my voice and stuff like that, and he attacks me a lot and stuff like that, then it's like, oh, you know, I'll have more to go off of with him instead of just like, because like the one piece of footage that I have with him, the one that I didn't get my voice in, it was I was sitting on the back of a train, an abandoned caboose, and he was just floating in the water coming at me, and I just shot him with a bunch of arrows, and that was it. So it could have been the seat I was in. I was in a bunch of like island type deals, so it could have been that. I was on like a big island in like the center. It was like Hawaii, but you could definitely change. Like all of these are subject. Besides these three, they could all be subject to change if I play them again, have more experience with them, see what more they can do and stuff like that. Right? Opinions always change, but like this is right now. I believe the Investigator was the first horror mod I did that got above 100 views, maybe possibly. I'm trying to think back. Might have been one of the first ones I did, to be honest. Kind of a special place in my heart. I did have him in my From the Fog series. I'm gonna put him high B. A is, I'm just gonna, slap him in there and talk about it. Man from the Fog, even though my PC craps out a lot when he's on screen and tries to chase me, he's very cool. Very cool concept, design. Very epic. Okay? My man has a very good tune. Alright? Very good harmony, I will say, of that guy. The Investigator is also pretty cool. He has this attack killer mode. That's just like, he has like a health bar on the top of the screen too. He showed up in my From the Fog world that way. RIP that world. The Anomaly kind of broke it. If I was ranking the Anomaly, I'd also put him in like A, but fortunately my PC also craps out with him. So maybe I have to play him separately. I don't know. I never tried playing him separately by himself, so maybe that's what I need to do. But he would also be in high A with him. Imitators. He's like on par with Bigfoot. It's not that so when I put like the mods in like C or D or like low B, it's not because I hate them or like they're poorly designed or anything like that. It's just me ranking them and comparing them to the other mods that I've played. So on its own, Imitators is very good, right? Entities are very good. Sound, they do a lot, right? Different forms and variations. But compared to these other ones, you know what? Just move. Just because I was just again, not saying I hate the Bigfoot mod, right? But he's actually very well designed. He's very well designed. The mod author did a very good job designing Bigfoot and the sounds and everything like that. Just that. Fireplace also goes in A. Great mod. Need to go back to it, honestly. I know there are 2 different versions of that. I don't know which one to do, so you have to let me know. Intruder. I'm gonna put that above Watching Nightmare, but under Investigator. The Intruder is very good. He can go to this Titan mode. He was also my From the Fog world. Him, Boop, him. I don't believe he was there. Might have been. In that world, there was the Goat Man. Oh, I forgot to rank the Goat Man. I forgot he existed. I'd put him like right here. Goat Man. Imagine Goat Man right there. I'm probably put him there in post. He's also right here. And the Horrid, I did one video of him. He gave me one of the biggest scares of my entire life. I will put him right there. And again, don't mind these two. These two are duplicates of ones I already have up here, which is just, you can see how that one turned out. And then my man looks more soulless than somebody after drinking a fucking Jaeger. He looks more soulless than the politicians before drinking their baby blood. Yeah, I like this. The Horrid, so when I first saw him in the world, the whole entire plane thing went dark, and I said, find a worm. And I was walking along, and I ran into him, scared the absolute crap out of me. I nearly shit my pants, nearly had a poop stain right on my underwear. And I ran back into my house immediately. That was him. So far, my two biggest jump scares have come from One Who Watches and the Horde. My two biggest jump scares. You should go check out these videos, by the way. All these videos I did with him, you should check them out. But this one might be a little, he's not really there, but still, over 400 views. A little bit of a brag session. But yeah, you should go check out all these. I don't know if I'll have them linked in the description. That might be a lot of work, but they'll be there in my channel. I don't know. We'll see. I probably link them. But yeah, these is where I put them. Again, not saying I hate any of them or that they're poorly designed or that they're bad. It's just comparing them to the others. And then I'll be comparing these to the ones I'll play in the future, which then I'll add to this, and then we'll see where everything goes after that, So anyway, that is where I'm ranking all these. Let me know what you think of these certain mods if you've seen them. If you want to put in your input in the comments of where you would put them, where you would rank them, and then I'll respect your opinion. Unless you insult me, then it's like, oh, sure you have that opinion, but I don't really give a shit. Let me know if you agree with these three up here. From the Fog and End of Herobrine encapsulated in one. One Who Watches and the Broken Script, all in S tier. Peak. But yeah, that's my tier list. Also, leaving it in the comments below if there are any horror mods that you want me to play. There are ones that other people have suggested to me on my community posts that I'm going to check out. But if you have any more suggestions, drop them down below. And I'll probably get to them eventually. Hopefully my PC can handle them. If it can't, I'll do my best. Sometimes I have to cut out a lot of choppy bits, a lot of laggy parts to make it work. I believe I did that. I did that for the Man from the Fog. That video was like 39 minutes. I got rid of like an hour of it or so because it was all laggy and stuff like that. I kept what I could, but what's still there is still kind of laggy, but like I left it there just because it's him. So I'll have to go back to some of these mods too. This one, I have to go back to that one. And this one too. Yeah. Horde I might also go back to try to find the one specific worm, because it was like all a bunch of worms and it was all like illusion worms, so if you like tap it and you tap the wrong one, it just disappeared and the rest would still stay the same. So I guess there's one particular worm that's the right one. This one I'm still loving. I'm still playing that one, loving that. I have to go back to that one eventually. This one, I don't know. This one maybe. I'll probably go back to that one. Probably still a lot of stuff I haven't experienced. Probably. Definitely. I'll have to definitely go back to Bigfoot one of these days. So yeah. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, whatever. The next video will most definitely hopefully be an actual traditional horror video, but I just figured I have to do this because I'm at a little bit of downtime right now. Not enough to like record a full video, but like just just enough to do a short little tier list to get my opinions on them actually out there, and not terrified out of my mind to articulate opinions. So Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. See you next video. Bye.
I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right.